With the NFL season right around the corner, I wanted to talk to you guys about a team whose future is up in the air right now, and it just so happens to be my favorite team. So let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys. And there is no better way to start this video than with an applause to the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer, and the owner that picked him up, Jerry Jones. Because in his own words, let me pull up the quote. This is as big a risk as you could take because he has no head coaching experience. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't give a damn about head coaching experience. When this year you had chances to get guys like Pete Carroll, Aaron Glenn, Ben Johnson, Liam Cohen. If you want to say Mike Grable, I guess, but he already agreed to be with the Patriots. And also if you want to say, hey, he's just promoting from within, you had Mike Zimmer at DC, and you had Al Harris, the guy who revolutionized the secondary for the past 5 years. This man helped guys like Trayvon, Duron, Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker, Jordan Lewis all be household names for the Cowboys fan base. And you said, no, it's okay, it's okay. You didn't even re-sign him. You let him go to the Bears. Like, what are y'all doing? The one guy who deserved a chance to still be on the Cowboys, to be a DC at least. You didn't even. No, okay. You chose the guy that for the past 2 years at OC, he called how many plays? Zero. It wasn't his offense, not his team. I didn't even know he was the offensive coordinator because one guy called the plays, and that was Mike McCarthy. So, why choose a guy like Brian Schottenheimer? I have an answer. Jerry Jones does not like being told what to do and who to get for the next, let's say, 5 years. I don't even know how long his contract is, but as long as that contract is that Mr. Schottenheimer is the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, every single decision is gonna go down to one man. And that is Jerry Jones. This is gonna be his team, his style of football, and everything he wants to see go down. Now, I don't know about you, but me personally, this could have been resolved last year. Because last year, a big story broke, and that is that Dan Quinn is going to the Washington Commanders. I'm being so serious. I don't understand why he kept Mike McCarthy for another year after the debacle that happened at home against the Green Bay Packers. That for that whole year, I'll give it to him. Shout out Mike McCarthy. He kept a perfect record at home for that whole regular season. Came down to it for the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys got blown out by the Green Bay Packers in the most shocking game, probably that whole year. You had a guy in Jordan Love dismantle that whole team. What did Jerry say? He is rallying behind Mike McCarthy, giving him another opportunity because that's his guy. That's his guy. That's a big quote right there. These are his guys, not the fans' guys. Because I don't know for how long These have been Jerry's guys. These are not our guys. The fan base knows what we want and what we know is going to work in the NFL. We've been watching this team for too damn long to be told what we want to see. Nah, I don't want to see. I don't want to see this crap. I really don't. I really don't. I'm sick and tired of this notion that Jerry knows what's best. He doesn't know shit, man. He thought he knew best with coach Jimmy Johnson, bro. He didn't know shit. That wasn't his team. That wasn't his play style. He didn't know what the hell's going on. That was Coach Johnson's team. That wasn't you. What the hell are you? That wasn't your team. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. What we wanted last year was Mike McCarthy gone and one guy being the head coach. Not Dan Quinn. And who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Oh my goodness, who would have thunk it that the Commanders would have been this good? Probably Cowboys fans, because we saw in one particular game when Mike McCarthy was out a little sick, he couldn't make it to a certain game in New Orleans. There was one guy called to be the emergency head coach for that one game. For that one game, I have never seen players rally behind a head coach like they did Dan Quinn that night. The offense played like shit. The defense played incredible. Every time a big play happened, that whole bench was jumping for joy, rallying around, jumping around, having the energy I've never seen in so long. I haven't seen a team rally behind a head coach like they did with Dan Quinn. Y'all saw that and said, nah, I'd rather stick with Mike McCarthy, the guy that wants to be smashing watermelons outside a parking lot to get guys motivated. We need to get motivated. Get out of here, man. I'm not with that, man. I'm not with that. Jerry Jones has also said, excuse me. Jerry Jones has also said that he knows how to pick them. He knows how to pick his head coaches. He knows what to pick, all right. Oh, he knows. He knows how to pick a whole lot of crap, man. This brother, I'm telling you right, I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. This is going to be Jason Garrett 2.0. Because sure. Next season, well, this upcoming season, what's it going to be like 11-6, whatever, 12-5. Okay, they can be top of the NFC. If they don't make it past the divisional round, it means nothing. For as long as Brian Schottenheimer is going to be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys, it's going to mean nothing if they don't make it past the divisional round. It's been 30 years and you are doing the same crap you've been doing for the past 30 damn years. Now that portion is done, let's get to the actual portion of the video, and I want to talk about, well, the team. Because the team is not bad. Let's keep it 100. The team's not bad. I want to talk to you guys real quick about the additions in free agency, the draft, and really why the video is what it is. I want to just highlight a couple of them because there's a big list. Shout out to John Machoda on Twitter, because he does an incredible job at doing this. I just want to highlight a couple of guys right here. Let's see. Because I love the addition. I love Tyler Bucker in the first round. That was an incredible get. Even though people are saying that's a bit of a reach, it doesn't matter. Zach Martin retired. I love it. Siobhan Revel, incredible grab. Let's see. I love Javonte as well. Javonte is an incredible power back. Miles Sanders as well. He's going to be great depth at the running back position. And Trayshawn Holden, not being drafted, but we picked him up in free agency, was incredible as well. A couple of defensive guys I know that we signed. Kenneth Murray, I wouldn't say love, but it's a pretty good get, especially for depth. Dante Fowler, I love. Solomon Thomas, I really do like. Robert Jones isn't bad. And I'm keeping a couple names out of here, just to kind of put them together in one group. I think you guys can kind of guess who those couple of guys are. But I did say that I did like Javonte, and one guy that I do want to highlight is Jaden Blue, an incredible running back for the Texans, and I don't like that the fan base is really going to the extent to say this is going to be kind of like Tony and Zeke from a couple years ago, because it's not. It's not the same. It's not the same old line at all. It's not. It's not. I want you guys to get that out of your head. Don't say that this is going to be like, oh, the Cowboys are going to dominate in the run game. Even if Dak struggles to pass the ball, they're going to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Guys, the O line is very young. They're very young. A couple of these guys have like, I think the longest somebody has played is probably Terrence Steele, and he's not that great. He's not that great. He is good at run pro, at pass pro. They are going to struggle. Running the ball, okay, I guess. Eventually, teams are going to figure that out, and they're going to stop that run. You want to say that's look at other teams like the Eagles. You need to stop comparing the Cowboys to the Eagles. This is not the same roster as the Eagles. These are guys that are just being put together this year. This is their first time playing. This is not going to be like the Philadelphia Eagles. The Cowboys are very different. They do not have that same structure. Give it a couple years, sure, fine. Why not? They develop, cool. That's whatever. That's not this season. Stop saying that. And who did we re-sign? There was one guy that I really did like that we re-signed. Before I get to this other dude. I guess I was tripping. Oh no, it was Osa. I like the Osa grab. Again, the defense. Again, I really do like that they added depth to the defense, especially the D line, and a couple linebackers and just corners in general was gonna stop the bleeding that happened last year, especially with all the injuries and stuff like that. But there is one guy that I really do like that they signed, and that is Kevontae Turpin, because now that we have traded for George Pickens, that is going to make the offense run a lot smoother. There was one guy last year, and it was CeeDee Lamb. All teams had to do, just double CD, triple CD. It doesn't matter. Who was he going to throw it to? Be serious. Be serious. Jalen Tolbert? Who are they going to throw it to, man? And I love Peyton, but it's a tight end. It's a different thing. He is not a top 5 tight end in the league. He's a good tight end, not top 5. But I really do like that we re-signed Kevontae Turpin and traded for George Pickens. That whole speed, being aggressive with the ball, and getting down the field is going to be very crucial for the Cowboys playbook. I hope that they do. I hope they run a couple screens and trick plays with them. They are too good at that to not do. If they don't do it, I'm going to be pretty upset with the offensive coordinator. The guy that we got from the Cardinals, the O-line coach. I have his name right here, actually. Where is it? What is his name? I forgot it. Clayton Adams. But honestly, like, from it being a very slow start to the season, to the preseason, I really do like a lot of the gets. It's not bad. Is it bad? No. Is it good? Maybe. But in saying that, the name isn't wrong on the video. It's a very shaky team, and that's with dealing with one person and one person in particular, and that's the quarterback, Dak Prescott. And I love Dak. Don't get me wrong, I very much love Dak Prescott. He is the reason I am a true Cowboys fan. I've been watching this team for the past almost 10 years, consistently, week in, week out, go in and just flop at the end, and I come back for one guy and one guy only, and that is Dak Prescott. I didn't care about Zeke. I'll be very serious with you guys. I did not care about Zeke. I cared about one man, and that was Dak Prescott. But for the past 3 years, ever since he got that very bad injury against the Giants, he has not been the same. He is not being that dominant runner. He is not being that guy who can step up in the pocket and face pressure and just chuck it. He's not that same guy. In 2020, he was going to be 100% the leading passer. He was en route to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You could say he was. When he came back. He was like second in MVP voting like 2 years ago when he went up against Lamar and lost it, which it's whatever, honestly, give or take. But he hasn't been healthy. At this point, some people want to say he's not injury prone. Guys, he's been injured the past 3 seasons, back to back to back to back. He's not reliable. And with this roster that you have right now, and the contracts that are coming up as well, we're talking, let's see, I have the contracts up as well. You got Micah coming up, you got Donovan Wilson coming up, you got Deron Bland coming up, you got Ferguson coming up. With this free agency, if you want to keep guys like Kenneth Murray and George Pickens, if they turn out well, you got to resign them. Javonte Williams is also coming up. Sam Williams is coming up. There is so many things coming up that if it doesn't happen in the next like 2 to 3 years, this team is going to go into turmoil. It's going to hit the cap pretty bad. Contracts are going to go pretty bad. You're just going to keep getting stuck in that cycle of just being that close, but the team just can't stay together. Like you could say, oh, well, we just do it, run it back next year. You can't do it. Like it's the NFL isn't built like that to where you could just say, let's run it back. You can't do that. You can't do that, especially with the amount of contracts that are coming up. You just cannot do that. And it's not the fan base's fault. A lot of that blame does go to the players as well, thinking that, hey, we can just run it back. We still that same team from 2020, from 2021, guys. That season was incredible. We're still that same team. Y'all need to get that mentality out of your head. That mentality is not a good mentality to have, especially when you keep going to the divisional round and flaming out. Y'all keep going against the same team, and y'all can't beat them. But hey, we still that same team though. No, you're not. No, the hell you're not, bro. You're just not. You're not. And it's very infuriating when you know the potential of the team, but they get so in their way with this ego. It's like an ego thing. Like they just get in their way and just they don't want to put the work in. And it's sad. It's really sad because this team is begging for a leader. And you're relying on one guy. But if he's not there, y'all struggle. Y'all get in this whole mood. Bro, it's not fun. It's not fun to watch a team that's just not motivated, not willing to change. In terms of the future, if you want to say, well, we're just gonna let Dak run his contract out, or we're just gonna trade him. We're just gonna trade him and then get Archie. Archie Manning is right there. He's gonna be in the class in like 2 years, so it doesn't matter. The same rules apply. You cannot keep this team together with those contracts coming up and still say, hey, we're gonna get Archie Manning. It doesn't matter anyways. You gotta develop Archie Manning first off. You guys are thinking that guys like Micah and Trayvon CD are still gonna be in their mid-20s when he comes. They're going to be into their 30s. Once, if you think that Archie Manning is gonna go to the Cowboys, do you really think it's going to work out like that? Hell no, bro. Y'all need to open your eyes and really use that head. Just use it for a little bit and think. Just think for a second, logically. Do you really think that this team is going to be better with Archie Manning at the helm, with at that point, an aging group of guys that think they the shit when they not? And he has to keep them together. I I don't care about that last name. That last name does not mean nothing if you can't prove it on that field. It's gonna take time. It's going to take time. Well, we got Joe Milton. It is the same thing. It is the same thing. There's no way of painting it. It is the same thing. The same contracts, the same names. If you're changing one person, it does not matter. It really don't matter because it is the same team outside of one guy that you're trying to change. It don't matter. But that's really all I got. That's all I got. I just wanted to speak my mind and just yap for real. It's very annoying. That's really the end of the video. To you guys who don't care about the channel, bye. But for those of you who want to stick around and understand what the channel is going to be, I don't know. I'm gonna try to make this more of like sports talk, more wrestling as well. You guys can see the titles in the back. That thing in the back right there, that is very expensive. That's my toy. I like wrestling. So we're gonna talk about that more and more, along with some other sports as well. Soccer mainly. Depending on how well the channel does, I'll start another one and talk more music, movies, vlogs. So yeah, that's really it.